Blog Talk Radio.
Traction as we get deeper and deeper into our conversations here on Viatorian Voices, our conversations on the way. Hi everyone, this is Jim Mitchell, and we've looked at a number of different aspects of the Viatorian community, met some outstanding people along the way, and today we're going to turn our focus out to the Las Vegas area and learn about an exciting change that took place out there a couple of years ago with the planning and building of a Cristo St. Viator College Preparatory High School. We're going to learn about that process and learn about what is happening there today. I'll be joined by the founding president, Father Thomas von Behren, and the current director of admissions and recruitment, Brother Carlos Flórez. We're going to enjoy the conversation. So, first of all, Father Tom, Brother Carlos, thanks for being here today. I'm looking forward to it.
Great, Jim. Thank you for having us. We're looking forward to the conversation.
Thank you.
So let's back up a little bit. First of all, I mentioned the Las Vegas area. Can you kind of give me some background how long the Viatorians have had a presence in that community?
Sure. The Viatorians started here a long time ago in 1954. We were the founding religious congregation of Bishop Gorman High School, which is the largest Catholic high school in Las Vegas. And as we started that high school in 54, we also started St. Viator Parish in Las Vegas. And so well over 60 years ago, or almost 70 years ago now, we were here in Las Vegas and now North Las Vegas.
And it's really exciting to, you mentioned Bishop Gorman, a well-established school and one that, is recognized across the country, really, for people who are aware of the Viatorians and the work you do. But today we're talking about Cristo St. Viator College Preparatory High School. Let's talk a little bit about where that idea came from and what was the decision to build this new school.
Sure. We are excited because we knew that I was the last president of Bishop Gorman, who was a Viatorian, and we left leadership at Bishop Gorman in 1999. And from that departure, there was always a void for the Viatorians of educational leadership in Nevada and Las Vegas. And we had always dreamt about a new school here if we could, but it took us a little over 20 years to establish another new school because of personnel challenges and just financial challenges. But we were invited by the bishop to consider opening a Cristo school, which is a whole different model. The model of Cristo schools, we are the 37th in the nation. And it's instead of reaching out to kind of gifted and wealthier groups of families in Catholic education, our school is primarily and focused pretty much solely for lower-income families.
And I really want to talk about the Cristo model. Not many people are familiar with it. I'm surprised to hear you say the fact that there are that many across the country. That's encouraging. But what makes a Cristo schools unique?
Well, we do a lot of recruiting, and Brother Carlos can talk a little bit about the recruitment. But what makes us unique, there are three pillars that make a Cristo school a Cristo school. One is that it has to be thoroughly Catholic and identified as Catholic. However, we invite people of all faiths and people of no faith to join our school community. But they do have to take religion classes and join in the faith formation program, our retreats and our school masses. So the first pillar is being Catholic. The second is that you have to want to work hard and want to go to college. So we're college preparatory. For students who really are not looking to go beyond high school, we're probably not the right school. And then third is that there is an income level that you have to match for us, and it's almost the opposite of every Catholic school. You have to be at a certain income level or below in order to qualify. And that's generally for a family of four, it's well below $50,000 a year.
Well,
and I was invited to be part of this. I was invited to be part of this new ministry here because I had experience working in another Cristo school in Waukegan, and because my first language is Spanish, so it was like two important things for me to say yes to this new ministry here in Las Vegas.
And Brother Carlos, I really want to ask you about it because as Father Thomas mentioned, you're the Director of Admissions and Recruitment, and it is I would imagine, a fairly challenging situation to work within those parameters. Tell me about how you help build the enrollment and what you do to attract and bring students into the school.
I believe that, first of all, it's like customer service. So, because I'm a Catholic brother, I have this special thing that attracts people. And so people, when they are here and they want to know more about our school and they are looking for a place that is Catholic, they want to continue the Catholic education for their kids, they are looking for a place that is safe and a place that they can learn and be happy. And also because our families, especially the Latino population, they want to give a better education to their kids, and it's like 90% of our families are Latino or Hispanic, so they are looking for all these things, and they don't have the income to pay to go to another school that is private and Catholic. So we offer this, and people really love the idea that Cristo and Viator is here, that we are giving them something that they were looking to get many years ago, and finally we are here. So this is very important for our families, that we are here and we offer what they are looking for: Catholic education, access to a good education, and to prepare them to go to college, and they feel safe and they feel that we are here for them.
I really want to talk about those families and focus on them. And then, I'm sorry if I missed it, but now tell me when Cristo Rey St. Viator College Preparatory High School opened. How long ago was it that you've opened the doors?
Sure. September 3, 2019, so even less than 2 years ago, we opened the door to the first freshman class, and that was 94 students. And then the pandemic hit, and last year we were able to bring in 72 students into the new freshman class of this present school year. So right now we just have freshmen and sophomores, and next year the recruitment and admissions office has over 90 students that are coming in for next year. So we're building class by class to where we'll have a 4-year high school in 2 more years.
We're talking with Father Thomas von Behren and the current Director of Admissions and Recruitment at Cristo Rey St. Viator College Preparatory High School, Carlos Flórez, Brother Carlos Flórez, today as we journey through another conversation on Viatorian Voices. We're talking about the new school in Las Vegas, and you've heard some information already. And obviously we're going to try and share as much information as we can, but if you want to learn more beyond our conversation, you can certainly follow a lot about the school on social media at Cristo Rey SV, and we'll try and get that information to you again. But tell me about the excitement of the families and the opportunities presented when you talk about people of Hispanic background, Latino background, and specifically offering them an education that's going to provide hopefully a pathway to college opportunities. There must be just a great deal of excitement in terms of what you're bringing to the community.
Sure. Well, we are primarily, we're here because we want to offer every student the opportunities to succeed. And quite frankly, here in Nevada, education is not a real priority in many places. And we think that a lot of our students have not been given the opportunity to succeed and to be able to go to college because education hasn't been accessible to them. Public schools are the only option for them, and many of our public schools struggle, to be honest. So we're a shining light, I think, and a hopeful light for our families and our students. You offer private Catholic safe education that offers a college prep curriculum, and we offer a corporate work experience that all of our students must participate, because that pays 60% of their tuition. So they actually go into the corporate work offices, and they're in banks and law offices and a couple of casino, not on the floor where the gambling is, but up in the corporate offices of the casinos. They're learning how to be professionals in entry-level corporate jobs, and it's great. They look forward to that day sometimes more than the other 4 days of school. Their work day is sometimes their favorite day.
And that's it. I wanted to hear about that, because I know that's part of the model. So is it 1 day a week that the students are out doing those jobs then, as opposed to being in the classroom?
Yes, they form a team of 4, and so that full-time job is of 4 students. And so, example, student A works on Monday, student B Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, A, B, C, D, and then they share the Fridays. And that's a full-time job, and so they all go to the same company, but only 1 day a week, and then that's a full job, and then the company pays the school for the services of the student. Right now, our going rate is $34,000 a year for that team of 4, so that's $8,500 toward tuition for each student. And that's how this works, because obviously Catholic education is expensive, but the students are buying in and paying for some of their own tuition, and then we ask families to chip in a little, and the rest is fundraising and support from the Las Vegas community.
Well, with just a couple of minutes left, either one of you, I'd just love to hear a little bit more specifically about the Viatorian presence. Obviously, you've stressed that it's a Catholic school, but there's many unique elements to the Viatorian community, and how is that presence being integrated into all of the aspects of the school?
Jim, I think this matches us so well, because we're committed to young adults and young people in our world. One of the hallmarks and charisms of the Viatorian community is working with young people, and every day in our hallways there's the young people that we want to touch and to be able to change their life. And give them a chance to grow and a chance to have opportunity for success. So it's young people, and then we reach a special option to those of less fortunate and have fewer opportunities, and that's our student body. is primarily students that are coming from struggling families.
And before I let you go, Brother Carlos, tell me what your vision is now for the next couple of years as you hope to fill in all 4 grade levels and start to see kids go off to college. What's the growth model look like for you?
So first of all, get into the schools, because because of the COVID, these last few months we couldn't really go out and start talking to 7th, 8th graders about our school, but this is like our number 1 goal for next year. So we had a good experience the first year, going places, trying to know more people and meet the principals of the schools, and we did a lot of this the first year. Now we are ready for next year to start doing it, and we have a wonderful team. Our teachers are amazing. When we have open houses, all the workers here at the school are always available to be there and to talk about what they do, the way that they are teaching, and the way that Cristo and Viator is giving them this opportunity to share what they have with those that maybe don't have the opportunities to get it, and it's education, and to have a wonderful future with many good things that we can offer to them.
Well, it's wonderful to talk to both of you today. I want to thank you for being here, and for people who have followed this podcast or just new to it, a reminder: the Viatorian community proclaims Jesus Christ and His gospel and raises communities throughout the country where faith is lived, deepened, and celebrated. The Viatorians are professed brothers and priests and lay associates as well, striving to do everything well so that through us Jesus may be adored and loved, and you will hear that frequently in the Viator community. This includes the Cristo Rey St. Viator College Preparatory High School in North Las Vegas, It is a Catholic learning community that educates young people of limited economic means. Learn more at Cristo Rey Saint Viator, that's stviator.com, CristoReySaintViator.com, or as I said, Cristo Rey SV on social media. Thanks so much